Have you ever wondered what the fragrance you wear actually says about you, or why we are drawn, or we favor certain types of genres? There's a whole gamut of different psychological details that actually companies take into effect when choosing what to sell to the consumer out there. So, between your beverage of choice, if you like whiskey or wine, or if you like beer, depending on the place that you like to rather be at, the beach, the mountain, or the forest, there's a whole gamut of psychological details that take place into actually fragrances, fragrance companies putting together the fragrances that you guys are purchasing out there, or the fragrance that you choose to wear yourself. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys what the fragrance you're wearing today is actually saying about you. If you guys want to learn about it, stick around. The video's coming up next. Welcome back to another fragrance video. I'm Max Forti. If you guys like to make a great first impression, smelling good is definitely a great way to do that. And in today's video, we're going to talk about what your fragrance is saying about you. I particularly like to wear mostly woody aromatic fragrances, or woody spicy. Those are my two favorite classifications or genres, if you will. But the actual different genres and subgenres of fragrances that say a lot about you, or how you feel, and this is why you most likely are drawn to that particular fragrance. So I thought I'd put together this little fun fact, frag facts list for you guys. I'm not going to cover all different classifications, but I'm going to give you guys a standardized, quote unquote, most prominent genres and what they're saying about you if you actually are more drawn to that particular genre. So without any further ado, guys, let's hump into this little fun frag facts part 3. So the first genre we're going to talk about right now is the fresh and aquatic scents. Now that particular genre actually a few characteristics, but before I get into the characteristics, one of the first fragrances I want to talk about when I think about fresh aquatic fragrance that comes to mind immediately is one of the most sold fragrances. I think it's the top fragrance in America for men, Acqua di Gia from Giorgio Armani. This is a fragrance that is timeless. It's going to be amazing, refreshing aquatic fragrance. And the characteristics of a fresh and aquatic companies, psychologically, when they put together a fragrance like this, they're thinking about refreshing, energizing, cool, calm, and collected. No wonder why this has such a mass appeal that to this day is one of the top selling fragrances. So I think if you like fragrances like this, I think it says a lot about you that you are somebody who's cool, calm, and collected, or you want to evoke that vibe, and you do like the way this makes you feel, which is very refreshed, very energized, and very appealing. This particular fresh aquatic genre actually has a very beautiful yet understated beauty about them. Another fragrance that I love here in this particular genre is Arofa from the House of Creed. And there's another counterpart to this fragrance that actually smells very similar for a fraction of the cost that I talked to you guys about lately over the past couple of videos. This is Fendi's Aqua, discontinued but still able to find for a very affordable price. I urge you guys to check it out. If you like fresh aquatics, it's definitely a great one to check out. Next category here is going to be fruity citrus. I think fruity citrus fragrance is very similar to fresh aquatics, but I think it takes it up a notch where I think it conveys a vibe, if you like this particular fragrance genre, is that you're going to be very fun, very playful, and very inviting person to talk to. And a few fragrances that I think convey that message really well will be Still Life in Rio from Olfactive Studio, which is like party in the bottle. It's going to be an amazing citrus, fruity type of a scent, almost like a cocktail, like a fresh citrus cocktail. One of my all-time favorites is going to be Versace Men Au Fraiche, which again has an amazing fruity note of carambola, which is a Brazilian fruit, star fruit. This is an impeccable scent for this particular genre. And last but not least, one of my all-time favorites from great perfumer Bertrand Duchaufour from L'Artisan Parfumé. This is Seville Lube, which means, an evening in Seville, Spain. This is all about citrus fruity fragrance, guys. It's creamy. It's got this olive branch note. It's going to be this creamy, fruity citrus type of a scent. It's just unbelievably good. So this is the type of fragrance that I think if you want to convey a very playful, very fun, and outgoing and inviting type of a vibe about yourself, I think you are definitely more geared toward wearing fragrances like these I just talked about. Next category here is going to be the floral category. If you guys like to wear floral fragrances, there's no two ways about it. You're going to be sweet, you're going to be a warm type of a person, and very easy to talk to. There's some great floral fragrances that I love to wear, and in fact, I've never met a person that likes to wear floral scents that are not inviting or easy to talk to. Some of my favorite floral fragrances for man, masculine florals, are Kenzo Power, which I absolutely love this stuff. This is just unbelievable. It's incredible floral scent. One of the best floral scents over the last century created for men. In fact, talking about one of the best floral fragrances for men, this is my number one of all time. This is Insensé from Givenchy, guys. This is where it's at. If you're looking for a perfect floral scent with a fougere lavender undertone, this stuff here is as good as they come. And last but not least, I think a very underrated fragrance from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is Fleur du Mal. As the name says it all, it's, you know, the floral man, or flowers of the man. This is just an uncanny floral fragrance with neroli, orange blossom, and a ton of floral notes, just like jasmine, for instance, is also featured here. So if you like floral, chances are you are a very warm and easy to talk to person, and very sweet at that. So those are the fragrances that you guys will be probably looking to try or to rock if you're that type of a person. If you guys are leaning towards woody fragrances, that means you are a very grounded person. Woody fragrances are very aromatic and can be very sensual and sexy, but that's, you know, sometimes abrupt, but that's going to be totally up to you. But fragrances that convey that particular message would be fragrances like this particular one from Annick Goutal, which is a vetiver, a woody base vetiver scent that is one of my favorite end-all be-all vetiver fragrances of all time. I don't talk much about this fragrance just because it's very hard to find, but if you like woody fragrances, Annick Goutal is definitely where it's at, guys. Another one that is great woody spicy scent is going to be Desert Rosewood from Goldfield and Banks. This stuff here smells like $1,000,000. It's wood heaven. If you like woody spicy scents, guys, definitely check this out. I have a full review on this. And last but not least is one of my favorite founds this year so far. I actually discovered this fragrance last year. I've been rocking this very hard this year. This is Electric Wood from Room 1015. And this particular fragrance evokes the wood that you would find on an electric guitar. So talk about uniqueness. I'm not going to give too much because I'll be reviewing this particular fragrance for you guys in the near future. But this is a great scent, and it's nice and woody, like I said, grounded, giving, you know, this sensual and almost downright sexy vibe about yourself. I think woody fragrances do just that. And if you do like this particular genre, the woody spicy, particular woody aromatics, you're going to be a very grounded person and sensual type of individual. Last but not least, perhaps one of my favorites, this is going to be the spicy category, woody spicy, oriental spicy. What that means is that you have a mystique about yourself. You're a mysterious individual, but you have perhaps a hard shell, but a very mushy, very soft heart. And that is the particular fragrances that this conveys the most, the oriental spicy fragrances. And I love this particular genre. Some of my favorites of all time fragrances are within this particular genre. Of course, Lidge from Guerlain, L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme. I absolutely love this stuff. This is going to be a cocoa-like patchouli with orange up top. Very spicy. Speaking of one of my all-time favorites, we have Opium pour Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. This is as good as it gets as far as like spicy scents. This has cinnamon, cloves. It is as spicy as they come. And last but not least, a cognac, tobacco, boozy, spicy scent, Enigma or Creation Eve from Roja Dove. So if you like spicy fragrance, it means you have this mysterious vibe about yourself. Perhaps you like to put on the front, but deep inside you have this really soft and mushy heart. So this is what psychological studies have said about people and fragrances that they choose. This is not me speaking, I'm just conveying the message to you guys. So let me know what you guys think about the psychological relationship between scents and personality. In fact, let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys like to wear? Which is your favorite genre? Let me know the genre, the actual fragrance that you choose to wear as your signature scent, or why you lean towards that particular genre, and let me know why. And if you guys want to try any of the fragrances I talked about in this video, in fact, there's thousands of fragrances to choose from, of course. If you don't want to buy the bottles of this fragrance, you're not familiar with the fragrances, but you'd like to try a decant of these fragrances, go check out my partner, myfragrancesamples.com. You can actually enjoy the code that they have right now. It's a one-time only code for 30% off on any decants. This is site-wide. The code itself is Together30. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know your thoughts. Love to read your comments. And as always, thank you for your support. Don't forget to like. If you like the video, please show in the like. Don't forget to subscribe for a lot more. And of course, don't forget to turn on your notification bell icon. That way you get videos like these straight into your feed. As always, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion. So wear what truly moves you. I'll see you again real soon.